What is going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Today, we've got a banger. We're talking about our settings. We're going to be going over everything. I played the game at the top level for a while. I kind of know the best settings to have. So we're going to go through, have all of our settings laid out, talk about why I have stuff on, why I have stuff off. Yeah, going to be pretty in-depth. I'll go through it quickly at the beginning. So if you're just interested in what I have, just to try it out, we're going to go through it like that. And then we'll go back and we'll look at everything after. So yeah, starting with video settings, this is what it looks like. Got most things on max, borderless window, audio settings. I don't think are as important. Some of it might be though. User interface. Woo! My controls, the targeting, and then key bindings if you're interested also.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I talked about that in the last video I did, where if you don't turn off the volume and you try to record a video, your towers just start getting beat on by the enemy. Like this Nasha's just taking down my tower. Those are all my settings. Starting with video, I have everything on maximum. I know some people think it's better to play on minimum because it's more needed information out there. I just think the game looks better, and I prefer to make it look better when I'm playing. Play on borderless window also because I tab out of Smite all the time. The effects, I have VSync on. I have ragdoll physics off. This was reversed in my last video. I don't remember exactly. This one became bugged for a little bit, or it's still bugged or something like this, and it ruins your FPS a little bit. So if you're having FPS problems, turn it off. Particle detail maximum, anti-aliasing high, D3 D11 on. Audio, I use Go XLR, so Go XLR is going to be spammed in my audio devices. I have the main volume. I'm music volume off completely, main volume about half. I mute the copyright music. Muted because I'm a streamer, so I don't want to have that stuff playing. Voice chat, I also think voice chat needs to be, I don't know, Smite's voice chat is so bad, man. I'd rather just like create a Discord and just have a Discord where you can invite your team to or something like that, because I do not like Smite's in-game audio system. User interface, I don't have my own health on. I think it busies up the screen a lot, so if I turn it on, it appears right above your head, and I just think it's like a lot of the time you know how healthy you are even without knowing the exact number, and I think this kind of just gets in the way. Colorblind UI makes yourself and your teammates blue and the enemy yellow. I don't like it. This is something that you can turn on though to if you have a problem seeing blue and red, if you're colorblind, or if it's just the blue and the yellow do stick out a lot more. That is a positive. So like if I turn this on, like the blue sticks out actually just like a lot more, and the red sticks out, or the yellow sticks out a lot more too. This might be something I turn on in the future, but for now I still just don't like it too much. Warding ping enabled. I have all players muted off. VGS players, when I do have them muted, I just have them full muted. I don't care to hear their VGS. Usually if somebody's VGSing like for a reason, or if somebody's talking enough to be muted, their VGS isn't going to change anything. A lot of these aren't too important. I have the nameplate off. So if I had it on, you could see like the god name, wherever Naja is. You could see Naja above the health bar, above his head. I think a lot of that information is just not needed. Also, player name is like the worst thing to have on. If you're going to have a name thing on, you should just do the god name. Clan tag, I think it just busies up everything. I prefer a lot of stuff as simple as possible. Mono usage, this should be on 1000%. If you play Smite, show mono usage should be on right here. My fury or rage or whatever it's called is 9. What else? Profanity filter off, of course. I love reading the word fuck. I use instant casting for 90% of 99.9% of abilities. There's like one ability or two that I have on normal, but I don't even know which ones they are. So yeah, invert look off, smooth mouse off, turn this off, turn this off. This is important. These two, make sure both of these are off. Check your settings right now. Make sure both of these are off. If you've gotten used to playing with restricted camera pitch, go into an arena, play 15 arena games with this off. Get used to not having it on. It is so bad. This makes your game worse, not being able to look in the sky. And then smooth mouse just makes it so the game tries to predict how you're going to play with your mouse. Like if your mouse isn't completely smooth, and it kind of messes it up a little bit. So let's turn this off. Mouse sensitivity, I'm on 15. My DPI is 1600. I know I play really high. Distance line is a ruler. I like knowing how far my autos go. So range of autos go 55. So being able to see that is nice. And then usually the far end for some other abilities are 70. This is just like a really good reference to have, 55 and 70. And then the rest of it doesn't really matter. When you're looking to auto a god, this will show that if they're in range to be hit, or if they're in your thing, it'll bracket them. I think you can have it on. I just think it's pretty useless. Should have ground target on so you know where your thing is. If you don't have it on, you can't see where your thing is aiming. Spectator, not too important. And then my keybinds, I have WASD. I could turn these off right now. So what I try to do is I try to also keep this as simple as possible. Zoom in and zoom out, you can do it with the mouse, but I don't care to have that. I think there's a potential for you to slip and hit your mouse a little bit and mess it up. I have tried to turn jump on and off, and I keep just like changing it. Right now I have it on. It's something I should turn off. Actually, I'll just do it right now. I'll do it right now. There. Jump is off. Left mouse for fire, cancels right. I have QERF for my abilities, relic on my mouse, which I think feels the best. Recall is B. So what I also try to do, I have consumables on my scroll up and scroll down. It just makes it so in combat, I don't have to take my hands off my ability or WASD. I can just scroll easily. Training abilities, 1, 2, 3, 4, simple. Free mouse is left alt. I don't use it too much. The next important thing that I have is the item store. I changed to C instead of I, so I could keep my hand near the rest of my setup, and I don't have to like go to I when I'm trying to get to it. That's about it. Those are my updating settings. If you guys are interested, have any other questions about anything else, ask away. But that is the reason I have stuff as is, and that is my settings currently. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.